Всем добрый день. Начинаем проходить Элануар. Игрушку, которую я давно очень хотел пройти. Очень давно. Это от Рокстаров игра. Значит, это бомба. Начать. Проверка сохраненных данных. Создание файла сохранения. Проверка сохраненных данных. Прочие. Давай, новое. Сохранение. Город на пути к величию, но город, когда он царит не человек, а автомобиль. Автомобиль — символ свободы и силы. Город, в котором каждый может купить себе дом и вздохнуть спокойно, вскрывшись от посторонних глаз. Город, в котором дом человека — это его крепость, мечта размером в четверть акра, которую мы... Город авантюристов. Город снов, в котором Голливуд творит мечты и грезы всего мира. Город первооткрывателей. Город мечтателей. Город потаенных желаний, в котором все не так просто, как кажется. Город 20 века, который станет образцом для всего мира. Безграничный город. Простирающийся до самого горизонта. Блять, ну это охуительная игра. В отражении в морской пехоте ты всего лишь выполняешь приказы, ошибки случаются, но их можно... Ты чё? Все на одной. Пытаясь бороться с коррупцией, ты гоняешься за тенями. Можешь никак не узнать, купленный тот, хуже того о своем напарнике. Кому здесь верить, Кол? Я принял решение давным-давно. 14
Go ahead, KGPL.
На связи. 1 перестрелка на углу 6 и индастриал. 16 требуется патрульной форме для поиска улик. 1
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Понял. 14 выезжает. Так, типа, блядь, ехать надо.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Заебусь нахуй. Тихо, вот где-то туда. Переулок, где совершено преступление.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You
Floyd
might back
Rose,
up?
отдел убийств.
Yes,
Вы мои
sir.
помощники?
Phelps and
Да,
Dunn, Wilshire
сэр.
Division. We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Типа я, блядь, в шестерках, да?
This is a fist pump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Тщательно прочесывайте местность.
Look at this junk.
На предмет улик.
Doesn't tell me anything.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Опять бутылка, бля.
Incidental.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Так.
Not much help.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Так, хуйня это все.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Тихо. Так. Давай. Возможности человеческого разума безграничны. Давай.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Фонтейн.
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Так. Газетку куда нашел, блядь. Так. Что такое? Кровь, ёпт. Давай посмотрим. Новая люка.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Так. О! Вон пистолет, бля.
Ralph, There's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Блять.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Тихо. Вот по этой хуйне типа на.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Вот он, пистоль. Используйте L или коснитесь и перетащите палец, чтобы взаимодействовать с предметами.
How you doing, Cole?
И искать места,
Found it yet?
которые можно осмотреть. Когда камера сфокусируется на точке, задерживайте палец на одном месте.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Так.
2 rounds fired.
Двух
Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Так, блокнот. Люди. Скутер Пейтон, подозреваемый в убийстве. Нет.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph,
Так.
and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Так, места. Давай оружейный магаз.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Wake up, Cole.
Так, вот бежать.
You want me to keep tabs on the path of destruction you're creating? It might come in handy at your trial. Are you trying to run people over?
Все, сейчас приедем. Тихо, тихо. Ага, шутинг галерея. Оружейный магазин.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No. I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Так. Рукоять из грецкого. Так, классика, квадратная сталь из грецкого. Вот. Плимут. Классика. Квадратная. Так, из грецкого. Так, из грецкого розовая. Рукоять в шашечку. Из грецкого. От Ламонт. Никель. Круглоармейская рукоять. Так, полированный никель. Опа. Нихуя. Так, полированный никель.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Сейчас мы захуяримся. Так, по-любому этот дом. Я у меня, блядь. Двери с золотыми ручками, можно войти. Так, нам Шрёдер. Квартира 2. Тут ничего нету. Так, 3. Так, вот 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
Давай.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Ты чё, ебанулся?
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
Нормально. На, нихуя я его вырубил.
Ralph, you all right?
Ральф, ты в порядке?
Fine, I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
Искать квартиру
Better take a look
Шрёдера.
around.
Так, опа, интересно. Арти Розенберг, Сомерс, Фрэнк Грир, Клейтон. Так, Грир, Лерой Тейт, Долби, Тибоди, Фредди Уоллес, Флойд Роуз, Малишевский, Анджело Сантана, Флойд Роуз, Лерой Тейт.
List of names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this
Флойда
book.
Роуза имя есть.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
На поезде ебашим. Серию, короче, первую серию назовем. Первое задание Обучалова.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another
Fuck
word,
you.
I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a
Подтирка
bad day,
туалетная,
Tiger.
блядь.
Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Угу.
You picked the right
Так,
place,
что
Cole.
школ?
The city that
Вооруженный
needed
очень
an honest
опасен.
cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence.
На двух
You
стульях
have
не
to choose
усидишь.
sides.
Приходится
A
выбирать.
brown paper envelope
Конверт с деньгами
or a Greyhound
или
ticket
билет
to
на автобус
Palookaville.
никуда.
They could only
Других
ever
вариантов нет.
All units to 211 in progress.
Всем
Shots
патрулям
fired.
временление
Westlake savings
перестрелка
alone.
Уэйл
1415 West 3rd
Стейтком.
Street. Unit to handle
Патруль,
identifying code
уезжающий
3.
на место преступления, доложите код 3.
We'll take that. It's
Едем
only
на
a couple
вызов, это
blocks from
всего
14
паре
Adam
метров.
calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Так, не, мы, короче, сейчас сохранимся. Все, пока сейчас в этой серии все. Да. Там следующее это продолжим. Спасибо за просмотр.